engines burning in the night, neon lights, an endless drive, Gran Turismo, feel the fire, chasing speed, we climb much higher, every corner, every line, CC sim racing, we define the perfect lap, the rush, the sound, no limits now, we're track bound, we race, we rise, wonder digital skies, Gran Turismo dreams collide, CC sim racing by my side, speed, control, precision flow, CC sim racing, let's go! Tires screaming, shadows fade, pulses faster, moves we've made, on the edge we're breaking through, victory belongs to the crew, we race, we rise under digital skies, Gran Turismo dreams collide, CC sim racing by my side, Gran Turismo, CC sim racing, forever chasing the horizon.
CC sim racing, start a session, engines roar, feel the tension, world touring car, we on a mission, Craig on the mic, with precision, speed on the track, no limitation, lap by lap, pure domination, Gran Turismo simulation king, hit the crowd when the sirens sing, shift the gear, turbo flame, every corner, play the game, Craig with the hype, calling the name, CC sim racing, rise to fame.
Good afternoon, sorry, welcome everybody to Ccsr Racing. I am your host, Craig Cook. Welcome to round 10, race 19 and 20 of the Wtcc, the World Touring Cars Championship, here at Leguna, one of 3 of our American events before we go over to Brazil for the final, and it's going to be absolutely epic. Massive mention to Lacko, who's just shown a massive bundle of fun to everybody and gave out 10 memberships. So Lacko, absolute legend. I want to know what he does for a job, for a start, and obviously they pay very well, so if you could let me know and let me get involved in that, that'd be fantastic. But thank you very much, mate. And as you can see, everyone said thank you. Racing Time TV, great to see you. Leandro Ferreira with us as well, Brazilian commentator, very good as well. Great to have him with us, and we've been following each other for quite some time now, but great to have you here, mate. Mario says thanks for the gift membership. Wally DJ's here as well. Great to see Lacko says welcome. Yeah, thank you very much, mate. You're an absolute legend. So it says Leandro has joined to improve his conversation. Absolutely fantastic. So do I, mate. So that's all right. Maybe we can commentate with each other in the future. Well up for that. That'd be great. Let me know when it's going to be the next 4 fun events, because I'll try and race. Oh, brilliant. Okay, that'd be great. Really appreciate that. Neighbour says, hi all, hi Craig, happy to be in again. Enjoy, good stream to you. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, this is going to be epic. Really looking forward to this one. Very close at the top. Just got some pictures up as I'm just taking a look at some of the drivers on track. Obviously, you can't see it at the moment. You are looking at the beautiful Leguna Seca track with the horrendous corkscrew. One of the best corners, if you want to know from my opinion, apart from Paddock Hill Bend, in the world, I reckon. Unbelievable corner. I mean, let me know what your favourites are. That'd be great for a bit of conversation stimulation later. But yeah, Leguna Seca, round 10, race 19 and 20. And let's take a look at the championship standing, shall we, before we get going. That's what it looks like at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. It's Butler that leads by 300. He has 304 points. Doesn't lead by 304. That'd be absolutely crazy. Line bus there on 297. Clawed back quite a few points that he desperately needed to keep himself in the mix. Also, Audio Muted did very well considering he was struggling a little bit at that track, but he's on 284, still in contention for the championship. Ekberg there is holding 4th from Ravy Davy, joint 4th place, and unfortunately Ayrton, the nemesis of Ravy Davy and Ekberg at the moment, is not available. He's not racing today, but we do wish him all the best. So there's Southport in 7th with 213. Then we have Swifty, who's been absolutely sensational the last few races. He has missed a couple, which is unfortunate, but as you can see, bagged a huge amount of points and another win under his belt when we raced at Suzuka last week. 202 points for him. Oggy Penny sits on 185 with Lacko with 178. Just behind them is Rhino with 171. Glowing Gold is back this week after missing 2 of the events. Well, actually 4 races, 2 events. He's on 154, but he was racing in the race of remembrance at Anglesey, and it was absolutely incredible. So well done, mate. Congratulations. And the weather was absolutely torrential, and they were all standing there showing their respect for the men and women that lost their lives, and absolutely incredible. There's Paul Ebden as well. Unfortunately, we won't be seeing Paul unfortunately for the rest of the series. We do wish him well though. Dan Young is there. He will be sitting there in 14th place on 74 points. Dave's there as well. Dave's back this week again on 58. He's looking to do better, and Nabath has finally got onto the championship board as he has raced at least 3 of the rounds, and he gets himself up there as well. So great to see that, and he is there in 16th, but I'm pretty sure he'll grab a few more points after that. Right, I'm just going to say good luck to these guys because they are now out on track and we should get them out qualifying. Right, a little bit about qualifying. We do have one driver that is qualified banned. Unfortunately, Rhino was a little bit over OTT with some of the corners. He did put up his hand and went, yeah, I didn't race my best, and I really appreciate that respect always. And he's just said, right, that's it. Penalty team have gone out to him and said, right, this is the best thing to do, and that's what's being done. So qualifying ban for him, so he'll be starting from the back of the grid. We do have 15 cars on track. We don't usually have 15. Jesse line bus Jesse Limelicker, so Jesse Linguela, my other commentator, he unfortunately can't make it tonight, but so we've added another driver, so somebody else can come in. So we have Rio, who's in from America. He is racing for the team Toyota. So drivers are now making their way out on track, and I will start changing this as soon as I can see drivers out. So yes, here we go. So we have got drivers out on the screen now, and let's get this all sorted out so you can see what is going on. Right, there we go. So drivers out on track. We do have the likes of Shifty, Line Bus, Demon and Rio still in. Obviously Rio cannot qualify, he's a reserve driver. But because we're so far into the championship, we thought it's best not to have him at the front of the grid or trying to mix it up too early. So he's doing the right thing and he is sitting in there. Also, we'll see Rhino in there. He won't be leaving too soon. But those guys need to get out very, very quickly as they need to start their lap. And unfortunately, I think they're going to leave it a little bit too late. So we'll keep an eye on that, Rhino. So don't move anywhere as yet, buddy. Right, so Ekberg is coming round. We've got Oggy Penny leading the way in the Mazda. Not what he wanted to do on the exit of that corner, but I'm pretty sure he'll get himself underway. He just finished one of his maths exams, did very, very well, and his mum treated him to an F1 racing game, so he's really enjoying that. But he's also enjoying his BTCC and his WTCC. And here goes Oggy Penny in the Mazda. There is the Subaru. Unfortunately, just made a little mistake there as well. Ekberg in the Subaru. Then we have Lacko, Oggy Penny's teammate there for CMCC. Audio muted in the sister car in the Mercedes, looking for a bag of points today. There is Butler, championship leader in the Subaru. What can he do? Can he put it on pole? We will find out very, very shortly. Southpaw has been fantastic the last few weeks. I think he's just amazed he's actually up there. He was like, I couldn't get a lap together the other day, but I'll tell you what, he was battling away like a madman. It was brilliant. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. The Scotsman there in the Mercedes. There's the Frenchman Nabaf, FSR, Team FSR. They usually come in their group. We'll see how they, if they actually come in and start popping the flags out and everything. Let's see what happens. So the Frenchman there, Nabaf, in 9th place as it stands at the moment. There's Dan Young in the Mercedes. Changed a little bit of his livery. Got a little bit of glitching. Hopefully that sorts itself out. They've got Team Beard Dave. Great to see Dave back as well. Dave Kings, the Scotsman, we missed him a little bit, and it's hopefully he'll be back for the last few races. There is Glowing Gold. He's missed 2. Let's see if he can put that on pole position. Not too sure if he will. Linebus there in 13th. Then we have Shifty in 14th and Demon Dave making his way around. Leaders have now made their way round. Ekberg is there as well. Lacko's gone pole position. Audio Muted has gone 2nd. Ekberg in 3rd. Oggy Penny is sitting there. He will be in 4th place as we wait for the last of the others to come through. Butler's made his way round as well, so he's gone through. We have Nabaf coming through as well. He goes into 3rd place. Wow, that's a great lap. So it looks like the Mercedes are very quick here today. So Lacko on pole position at the moment. Audio Muted 2nd. It's Nabaf in 1st. Ekberg in 4th. We're going to keep an eye on that flashing screen. There's Southpaw in 5th. Butler in 6th. We're still waiting for others to come through. Team Dave goes there in 9th place. We're waiting for Dan to come through. There he is. He's gone through. Glowing Gold goes into 8th place. Then we've got Linebus coming through, and then we got Shifty. Let's see where Linebus goes. Where does he put that car? He puts it on pole position. That's fantastic. Shifty is there in 14th. He goes pole as well. Look at that. He just jumps in by 0.350. That's incredible. And Demon Dave sticks his Toyota into 3rd place. So we've got a Toyota 134. And then we have a Mazda just stuck in the middle there, just making the spread, I guess, inside that bread and butter sandwich. But there we go. So Linebus in 2nd place in the championship. Now, where on earth is Butler? Goodness me, he's right down there in 9th place. So a lot of work to do for Butler. So Rhino is and as they do a little bit of hop around. So Ryan, I think Butler Rhino can come out now if he wants to. He might just have enough time just to get the car out and about and on the track. Might time out as he goes around, but obviously we've got a few seconds, so he can now make his way round. So checker flag will be out, and most of the drivers will now be making their way to the start of the start line just to see if they can get a good lap in, and obviously the Immortal Point a better start, and it's all about the starts, as we've seen so many times here at in the WTCC. But that is the car to keep an eye on. Butler, the championship leader in the Subaru, that thing's an absolute weapon. But I tell you what, there is a guy I want to keep an eye on, which is Ekberg in 7th place. Now, if he gets this right, he could actually be in the lead of the race by the time they get to turn 1. I think people are going to stop that, but we shall see. We've got neighbour says, happy to be here again, enjoying the stream. Thank you very much, mate. Lacko with a massive praise says, Mario, good luck, everyone. It can all end up being sandcastles very quickly. Yes, it can. Briefing has been issued out, Mario, so thank you very much. Evening all, says James, Mr. Admin himself, and penalty steward. So there we go, James there. Oh, and happy birthday, mate. Apparently you're 50, but you're not. But we'll just say happy 50th. Kiss there as well says, go Lacko. Yeah, unfortunately, Petty, one of the top drivers, Hungarian drivers, he's unfortunately not able to race today. He did put his name down as a reserve, but everyone decided we want to race here. So unfortunately, we couldn't get Rio Petty in. But unfortunately. But we hope to have him in the next few races. No, I know you're not 50, mate. I know you're not 50. You're 49. Lacko says thanks as well. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, it's going to be good. This is really, really looking forward to it. Dan says he's 80. There we go. We're finding out now. But let me know what your favourite corner, what corner is your favourite corner in race track terms. That'd be absolutely fantastic. A nice conversation stimulator. So, what's your favourite corner in any track around the world? Let's throw it out there. Rouge is a good one. Hard paper round Ginge. Do you remember that game, Paperboy? You used to get the paper in the letterbox. Oh god, that was so hard, but great game. Oh my god, not this guy. So yeah, he's actually 34. Happy 34th, mate. I don't believe that for a second. Anyway, let's take a look at the results. So it's Shifty on pole, Linebus second, Demon in third, Lacko fourth, Audio Muted in fifth, Nabath in sixth, Ekberg 7th, and Southport in 8th. Butler will take 9th, Glow in 10th, Demon Dave in Beard Dave in 11th, Oggy Penny in 12th, Dan Young in 13th, Rhino in 14th, and Rio Tacos there in 15th place. And obviously not qualifying, but they will be at the back of the grid. Really looking forward to this. I hope you are too. And let's see what happens in this race. So join me in a few seconds as we wait for the green flag lap. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Green flag lap will start any second now. They will be. Unfortunately, we've noticed, and this is a bit of a panic, we noticed that there is no... is Shifty going? No, he's decided... There you go, mate. Off you go. So, we've decided... or we haven't decided. It decided... Let me start again. Leguna Seca have decided they're not going to put grids on the floor. So there's no markings. There's motorbike markings, but there's no grid markings. So what we've decided as a group, as a whole, and I should have noticed this myself, is that we're going to do a 2x2 formation. So they're all going to line up on the grid in 2x2, a car width either side, and a car width front to rear. So that should sort everything out, and obviously then we'll have the lights go out and away we go. While we do that, let's have a quick chat with one of our drivers, which is going to be, I'm going to have to do it really, it's going to have to be Butler. I didn't want to do it because he's at the back there in 9th place. Butler, what's happened? Because we've done this before, haven't we? We've seen you as far back as this, but you know what you've got and we know what you can do in that car. Obviously full defence, I'm guessing, but full attack at the start of this race.
Well, I hope to at least hit one apex this race. I didn't hit any of my qualifying, so hopefully I can do a little bit better and make my way through the pack. But I've got Marty in front of us, so it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, he's another defensive man, isn't he? But yeah, good luck, mate. Have a good race. We wish you all the best.
Thanks, mate.
Let's see if we can have a word with our man up the front. He's already at the front of the grid. I'm not going to be able to talk to him, am I? Because he's already there. Let's see if we could go a little bit further back. Let's see if we can have a word with Team Beard Dave. Great to have Team Beard Dave back with us as well. Let's have a quick word with him. Dave, you're just about to start your grid spot, but how are you feeling, mate?
We'll see. Obviously, missed quite a few races, so I'm happy just to be racing to start with. So hopefully, it should be good.
Yeah, good luck, mate. I wish you all the best. So I'm going to let you get on because that looks a bit dramatic. So there you go, mate. Good luck. Have a good one.
Cheers.
Right, so that's Team Beard Dave in the Mazda. So we just had a chat with Butler and Team Beard Dave. Let's see how they get on as they line up now, ready to start this race. Let's see if I can get the damage up as well, because that always looks good when we have a little bit of a crash. Not saying they are going to. But here we go. Everyone's getting sort of ready. There we go. So it's Shifty on pole, Linebus in second, Demon in third, Lacko fourth, Audio Muted there in fifth. Can't see him. Ekberg in sixth. I don't know why he's over there. Nabaf in seventh, South Horse in eighth, Butler in ninth, Glowing in 10th. There is Team Beard 11th, Dan in 12th, Oggy Penny's at the back there in 13th. I think it's just because they're a little bit closer than they should be. There's Rhino 14th and Rio in 15th. Unfortunately, there's no grid sections on the floor, but that doesn't matter because we're going racing, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get ready for the lights. And here we go. We wait now. Lights are on. And the lights are out, and away we go as we start race 19, round 10 here at Leguna Seca, and it is going to be Shifty that leads the way, or is it? Because Linebass has got a good run here. Look at Lacko and look at Ekberg. I did say that Subaru's going to be quick as he goes into second place. He might go for the lead of the race as Shifty goes out wide, and then Linebass takes the lead, and looks like Butler's also there as well, so he's moved up 3 places. Was that Linebass there in the Mazda was on the grass as he makes his way through. Demon Dave's had a cracking start, but it's Lacko that leads. Ekberg has been absolutely superb, but watch out for Butler. He's also made his way through, and that's exactly what he wanted because he didn't want to be behind Southpaw, because that could have made life very, very difficult. But it's Lacko leading with Demon Dave in second, and Demon Dave's already looking for the chance to go into the lead of this race. It's Ekberg still holding third place. Linebus is in fourth. He's going around the outside of Ekberg, but Butler's on the inside as well as they go into the left-hander as they climb the hill, and they all go line astern. There is Shifty going out wide again. He hasn't had the best of starts. He was qualified first, but we know he's got a quick car. Audio Muted there in 7th as they come up to the corkscrew for the first time. Liz Lacko from Demon Dave. It's Ekberg. Oh, and there's Linebus who has to take a different line because of the braking and the turning. That's incredible. So he's on the outside. Butler goes through. Watch out for Shifty, who's also made a way through as well. Don't know how he's done that, but they're all over the dirt everywhere. We cannot keep hold of them at the moment. Luckily, they've all made it through. I don't know how they've done it, but they have. But Lacko is leading by a second. Demon in second. Then we have Ekberg in third. This is Shifty in fourth place, who's actually, I don't know how he's got there, but he has. Butler's there in fifth. There's Linebus in sixth. Audio Muted in the sister car in seventh place. Glowing's in eighth. Nabaf is in ninth, so he'll be chasing them down. So we'll go on board with Lacko. So let's go on board with Lacko and let's see what he can see. At the moment, it's Demon Dave really closing in. He's been absolutely superb at the start of this race. Really has. And yeah, no sandcastles as yet, Mario. So that was very lucky. So Lacko leads, Demon second, Ekberg in third. Then we've got Shifty fourth, Butler fifth, Linebus in sixth place. Audio Muted. Looks like there might be a position change there, or is that some defensive work going on there? Keep an eye on that. Linebus and Audio Muted there. Glowing in 8th place. So leader coming through. There is Demon in second. Ekberg in the Subaru in 3rd place. Then we got the third of the Toyotas there in 4th. Butler there in 5th. Linebus on the outside. He tried this last time. He's got to leave the braking as long as he possibly can. But great defensive work again for Butler. And there it is. There's your top 3 all together. We got Butler, Linebus and Audio Muted in that order. But Linebus is going down the inside for a bit of a move here on Butler. Butler does the defensive work. Round the outside from Linebus. That's going to be very brave and gets it done. Good move from Linebus as he goes through and takes that position. But the Subaru's coming back to him as well. Going down the inside. Didn't quite work, but Audio Muted might get better exit as he goes sideways and nearly has contact with Glowing. So let's have a look what happened there. Good move there from Linebus. Also, mega respect there from Butler. So into the left-hander we go. Misses the sausage curb on the inside. And Butler just shows that respect. Look at this. Fantastic. Very clean racing from the two of them. Brilliant. So let's have a look. Leader is now 0.9 away. There is a Demon in second place. Ekberg's happy to be there in third. Shifty there in fourth. Fastest lap at the moment. Lacko with a 25.8. We have seen faster. Linebuster there in fifth. There is Butler in sixth place. Audio Muters dropped back, so it looks like Glowing's managed to get past him on the road early on. And great to see Team Beard Dave having a good run as well. He's up there in 11th place at the moment. Just see the orange Mazda coming through. And oh, goodness me, kick the dust in my face, why don't you there? I think that was Southpaw, so a lot of work there for him to do. Audio Muted holding 8th place. Oggy Penny off the track and goes wide, unfortunately. So we'll take a look at that. Where was he? He was about somewhere there. There we are. So let's see what happens here. Does he hit the sausage? A very different line there. Not too sure why he's gone that narrow. Oh, I just clips the inside. Unfortunately, that's hit him off wide and he has damage, and that's not going to help him out at all. So he sits to the back of the pack. So Lacko leads. There is a Demon in second. We've got Ekberg. There is Shifty. Linebus still holds the championship leader. Butler there in sixth place. Glowing is chasing him down with Audio Muted just behind him in the Mercedes. Then we've got Nabaf in the other Mercedes. This is very close at the moment. So times are looking pretty decent as well. Second slower is Nabaf, but you know, sitting in ninth place and only 6.5 seconds off the leader is pretty impressive, to be fair. So everyone close at the moment. Nose to tail action here at Leguna. Reverse grid for the next race. The reserve and for Rhino. The reserve driver of Rio will have to start for the back of the grid. Rhino will take a spot here in a reverse grid, so we'll see where that pans him out. But there's Lacko. Looks like Oggy Penny has gone in for repairs. Yes, he has. So good a bit of practice. Get this one sorted, and you know, get ready for the next race. He looks like he's going to start from pole position. So a lot to do there. So Lacko leading the way. Oh, very close. There's Demon. Then we have Ekberg just behind the Swede. And it looks like Shifty's closing in, doesn't it? On board with Shifty as they go into the final corner. Lap 5 of 15 coming on to lap 6. Very quick laps these as well. Let's see. I think this lap's going to be very, very quick indeed. Is it going to be a 24? Is it going to be a 25? No, it is the fastest lap though. He does a 25.8. Goes fastest of them all. That's a little bit further back, but he's got a nice big gap now. Butler has Glowing behind him and has a few cars behind him after that as well. So they're all trying to get on board that bus. And these ain't free tickets he's handing out, I can assure you of that. But Lacko, Demon, Ekberg and Shifty all sharing the same amount of pace at the moment. So great stuff from these four. As we look at our winner from last week, obviously Lacko winning also. There is Linebus as a move for a place here. Oh, there's a little bit of contact. Oh, unfortunately for Butler there, he just hit the sausage curb on the inside, which made contact with Glowing. There's not a lot he could have done about that, but I tell you what, here is the Butler defence. It's got to happen now. On board with Butler as we make it through the corkscrew. Where's this going to end up? Into the braking zone we go. Nice and respectful from all the drivers. Great to see Nabaf in the mix as well this week. Oh, Beard Dave nearly loses the back end, and great save. Really good save as Glowing looks to the outside. Butler defends. Good move there from Rhino. In the background, does he make it stick? Yes, he does. Good move. Great respect from the two drivers. Audio Muted down the inside of Glowing. Contact with Butler. And Butler goes sideways. He manages to hold it. And Audio did the right thing. He just come off the gas. But that's given Nabaf the opportunity. The Frenchman, Team FSR. If you're watching, your man's in the top 7. Look at this. What a drive. He's did a 25.9 on that lap as well. So he's not slow. Really, really putting up the... Getting some pace in here. So we've got Demon Dave Ekberg, and just on the back of them is Shifty. They're all closing up as well. This battle is starting to get a little bit intense, as you can see. Oh, purple sector for Nabaf as he does sector 1. Keep your messages coming in. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. We really do appreciate that. So Lacko leading this race at the moment as we see Demon Dave. Let's go on board with Demon and let's have a look what he can see, because he has got a mirror full of Subaru goodness. to the left-hander, missing the sausage curb if you can, just about clipping it. Beautiful stuff as the helicopter cam is out in force. Sideways is the Subaru of Ekberg. Here comes Shifty having a look, has a look down the inside. Oh, great move there. Ekberg defends the line, hits the sausage curb, gets the power on. He might just be able to clear him, but they've got to keep an eye out on Linebus because Linebus ain't that far away. And he is on a bit of a mission to close these guys up. So while these guys are sort of, I suppose they're not really messing around, they're still pushing hard. They're doing 26.6s that last time round from Demon. Ekberg's done a 26.8, Shifty did a 26.1, Linebus has done a 26 dead, so he's the fastest of the three in front. Then we've got Butler in 6th place at the moment. That's sort of settled down into a little rhythm. But Butler holding 6th, there is Nabath in 7th, Glowing there in 8th place. Very difficult to overtake here. It's literally mistake and then come through. Glowing with the purple lap. Sector here in Sector 1. And Glowing has done a lovely dive down the inside here, and I think he might make this stick, but Nabath's got the inside line, so he will defend. He will keep his braking as long as he possibly can. Cut back for Glowing as he goes down the inside. Very, very daunting to go and hit the inside there, and he does the right thing. He backs out and for, yeah, let's have another crack at this as we make it up the hill. Here we go, up to the corkscrew we go for the 8th time of asking. Audio muted, really pushing the buttons. There's a little bit of contact there, and was there contact between the two? We're going to have a look. So into the left-hander we go. Like Audio got some great speed off the corner, and he did so. So let's have a look here as he goes into the braking zone. Oh, that was weird. Not too sure. I'm sure we'll find out now, because if we got no, doesn't look like it. Okay, that was interesting. That was interesting. So was it just that Glowing was a little bit blinded by the fact that Nabath braked earlier? Maybe, not too sure. We'll find out, I'm sure. Lacko leading, Demon in 2nd, Ekberg in 3rd, Shifty's looking for a move on the inside. All the 4 of them now are all together. Contact with the sausage curb. You don't want any salt and vinegar with those. Definitely not. And there is Linebus. Linebus is closing in. We've still got plenty of laps here. 6 to go. What's your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, at the moment? What is your thoughts? Who's going to take this win? There is a man in 2nd place. Butler's still doing a very good job here, holding off the likes of Nabath and Audio Muted still in there. Rhino's up to 9th. He'll be very pleased with that after last week, so good job by him. There is Team Beer Dave in the top 10. This is a fantastic drive from him. There's a Glowing Golden 11th. Not looking too shabby at all there, but Southport at the moment, not like him. He should be right up there, but sliding that Mercedes round the corners. Just behind there is Dan. He's also in the mix. Pace is looking pretty good as well. In the 27s, there's Rio in the Toyota. Reserve driver today. Great to have him with us. Then we've got Oggy Penny making his way round. In the 27s as well. Low 27.2. That's a good lap. So this is good practice for him getting that car out there. Meanwhile, we've had a change for the lead. And it's Dave who's gone into the lead. But look, Linebus is in the mix as well. He's right on the back of these guys. Let's have a look how he done it. He done it before that, unfortunately. So that is Dave into the lead of this race. So now he's got to think about holding that lead with Lacko chasing him down. There's Ekberg in the Subaru. So let's go on board with Ekberg and let's see what he can see as Linebus goes down the inside for a position. He can't get that car to turn in, and there's a little bit of a bump and grind there with Shifty in 5th place. Gets it done. Good move. But again, all these cars have their little perks and all they also have their advantages, their disadvantages. And this is one of the disadvantages for the Mazda. Into the braking zone, have to take a wide line to get that car to turn in, which worked out very nicely. But the Toyotas have got very good turning circle, very good quick turning speed. Subarus have the torque. Do have good brakes as well. But, as you can see, Ekberg doing a superb job. There is Butler in the background as well. He won't like to see the fact that Linebus has made another position. but he'll be pleased that he's still there in the top 6. It's big points, really big points. Audio Muted is now on the case of these guys. Let's see what he does this time round, because he's absolutely flying. He's done another 25. He's done 2 25s, 125s in the last 2 laps, and he is looking very menacing, using all the tracking a little bit more, thank you. As he goes down the inside, has a look on FSR, doesn't quite work. Meanwhile, Demon Dave is leading this one still. Lacko chasing him down. This is the sausage curbs. Oh, Dave's gone a little bit wide. This could be the opportunity for Lacko. Line Bus is trying to get on the back of Ekberg, who's hoping for a podium. Still that fastest lap from Lacko. 2 extra points in the bag if he can do that. Really good stuff. So Ekberg holding off Line Bus on board with Line Bus in the Mazda. Just behind him is Shifty. To the braking zone we go. Again, there's that wide line. It sort of puts Shifty off, as you can see, because he didn't know whether to go down the inside and take him or to stay on the same line as him. It was very interesting to see that. Into the right-hander, lap 11, coming on to lap 12. It's getting very tasty just behind them as well, because they've all bunched up. And so let's go on board with Butler, who's in place 6. There he is. And he has got a lot of work to do. He's got 2 Mercedes that are very, very feisty at the moment. Just behind them is Rhino as well. He's doing a good job. He's still holding 9th place away from Glowing and Southpaw, who are chasing him down. Nice 26 dead there from Glowing. Fastest lap he has done so far. Demon's gone wide. Oh, loses the back end of the car, and very lucky to keep it on the track there. So there is Lacko. Love to see that. Jin says, this is so aggressive. It is. Here comes Line Bus. He has a look down the inside, and he just made the move stick, but I think he might have to give that back. He does give that back to Ekberg. He does give that back, but here comes Shifty. He's having a look, but I think Shifty's going to have to back out of this because he doesn't want to go side by side there, which he doesn't. Very interesting. Good battle between the 2 of them, but Shifty's got the inside line. This could get a little bit tasty as they go into the corkscrew again. Down the inside, Shifty does the right thing again, just waiting. Love the patience. You don't have to go for that dive bomb move every single time, and obviously you need to have at least one of the axles in front of the rear axle, so he couldn't go for that move there, as you can see. So Line Bus in 4th, there's Shifty in 5th, Butler still holding 6th place. Butler went a little bit wide there, but it hasn't disturbed his car in any shape or form. There is FSC in 7th place, Audio Muted just behind him. Audio Muted very, very wide there, as we seem to be closing the pack just in front, so that's interesting. Demon Dave still holding the lead, 0.3. 2 different lines there from the 2 tyres, and look at the speed that Lacko gets, but he's crop dusting as he goes down the inside. Really can't make that move stick because that was off the track when he made that, so he won't be able to overtake there. But anything can happen. Demon's doing a good job. Can he get a win here? There's Lacko, goes wide again. Pressure for Ekberg. Oh, pressure for Ekberg. So much pressure. He's actually gone off the side of the track, and now he's back on in, coming into the left-hander, and I think Line Bus might just steal that position, and he does. He just cuts the nose off of Ekberg in the Subaru, but here comes Shifty down the inside. I think he's got 4th place here from Ekberg. Ekberg might try to turn in. Can he get the power down? He might get side by side here, and he's going to have the inside line. He's got an axle there in front. He might go for it here. He doesn't. Brilliant racing. Unfortunately for Ekberg, he's lost 2 places there, but he's still holding 5th. Butler's still holding 6th place. Navaf's behind him, but they are closing the group in front. Goodness me, the 2 Mercedes, they're trying to find a way through. They're like the bodyguards for Butler at the moment. And look at that, look how close they are. They are closing so fast on the guys in front. Meanwhile, we look to the leader. Demon's still holding it. 1 more to go after this. At 14 of 15. Times are starting to creep up again as Lacko takes a wider line this time to see if he can straighten it up a little bit earlier, and he does so. He claws onto the back of him. Only a car length between them. Into the right-hander. Nicely done again. A lot closer this time. Let's go on board. Some fantastic driving from the 2 Toyota drivers. Can Line Bus hold that 3rd place? with Butler sitting there in 6th place, but Butler's also not that far behind the group in front. So, making the climb. Watch the sausage curve. They both do that very nicely, but Demon seems so much quicker through there. Just gaps him very, very nicely. So, into the braking zone we go. Oh, goes wide. He's onto the gravel, makes the mistake, and he's hit Lacko, and Lacko's got back on, and Demon Dave makes the mistake, and he's dropped into second place. That's so unfortunate. I think the jelly legs just kicked in a little bit too late there. And let's have a look into the braking zone. Oh, just overshot on the brakes, over the gravel, made contact with Lacko. Luckily, no damage for both. But this is going to give the likes of Linebass a little bit of incentive to push on for this final lap. And here we go. We start the final lap. There is Shifty. He's having a battle with Ekberg. Ekberg around the outside. This is going to be a super move if he gets this done. On the brakes he goes. Can he get it done? He holds the outside line. He might try to cut back. He has got the torque to close in on the cars in front, which he does. And does it very, very well. But he can't get through. Let's go back to Butler. He's still got the Mercedes behind him. And I tell you what, if Nabath was any closer, I think Butler would be actually Team FSR. He's so close behind him, and he's having a look again. Defensive from Butler. Nabath goes to the outside on the brakes. Tries to go around the outside. Butler gives him room. He can't go around the outside. Here comes Audio Muted. He needs the points as well. Contact between the two Mercedes. Fantastic close racing here in the WTCC. Lacko makes his way through the corkscrew. There is second, there is third, fourth, fifth as they come through. Let's have a look. There's Butler holding off Nabath, and he's also holding off Audio Muted. We need to take a look at the guys in front because it's very, very close at the end of this race, but the gap between the leader and second has definitely opened up, and it's going to be Lacko, it looks like, who's going to make it another win. And Lacko comes through, and he'll be very pleased because he's in VR. He's actually got his steering wheel. He's been on pad for most of the weeks, but he takes race 19 here at Leguna Seca with Demon in second. Linebus takes third. Oh, nearly at the end of the line there. It was Ekberg on Shifty, but Shifty takes fourth. Butler takes fifth from Nabath in seventh. And then we've got Audio Muted in eighth. Rhino's going to just hold the line as Glowing grabs the wall on the way in there. Then we've got South Point 11th. Rio's going to take 12th. And then it's going to be Team Bit Dave, unfortunately, flashes his lights there in 13th place. Then we've got Dan, who finishes in 14th as he warms up the tyres. And Oggy Penny making his way round. Let's see what his lap times have been. That's brilliant. He got into the 26s, and that's very impressive. Very, very impressive. So we'll keep an eye on him. Consistent laps, as you can see, coming through there. Low 27s, 26.6 is his best as he comes through and makes his way round. Absolutely brilliant. But there's your winner. It's Lacko. Congratulations. So congratulations to Lacko, who takes that win. Fantastic, mate. Well done. Congratulations. We really do enjoy seeing those battles up front, and what a battle it was. So let's take a look. It's Lacko that takes the win with the fastest lap as well. So 100% record for him. It's Demon Dave in second, with Linebus in third. That's massive for the championship. With Shifty in fourth, Ekberg fifth, and then Butler sitting there in sixth, making 3 places. Nabath in seventh, Audio Muted in eighth. Then we've got Rhino there in ninth. Good job from him. Glowing in 10th, unfortunately, with that contact early on with Southport in 11th. Rio on his debut here at Ccsr Racing finishes in 12th. Team Bid Dave was in the top 10, finishes 13th. Dan Young in 14th, with Oggy Penny, unfortunately, with that incident early on, had to pit and finishes there in 15th. But a good lap time would have put him right in the mix there, wouldn't it? So we're going to have a quick break, but while we do that, check out this that's happening. Before that, we'll do the calendar.
Sim racing, start a session, engines roar, feel the tension, world touring car. We on a mission, Craig on the mic, with precision, speed on the track, no limitation. Lap by lap, pure domination. Gran Turismo simulation king. Hit the crowd when the sirens sing. Shift the gear, turbo flame, every corner, play the game. Craig with the hype, calling the name. CC Sim Racing, rise to fame.
Hello, welcome back everyone, but just before we start we have something really awesome happening, well, for me anyway. I'll be commentating on the esports championship, which is going to be happening on Sunday at 7:30, which is the Pro Touring Esports Championship. Yeah, live 7:30 this Sunday with myself and Jack Oliphant will be joining me in the commentary box for T6 Motorsport. You can check them out and their channel on YouTube. Please don't miss it. It's going to be a belter. If you like touring cars, check this out. Yeah, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Pro Touring Esports Championship this Sunday, 7:30, with myself, Craig Cook, and Jack Oliphant. 9 rounds, 27 races, a prize pool of £750. One champion. Who's it going to be? It's going to be epic. I can't wait. 28 drivers have entered that, and it's going to be absolutely mental. Racing at Donington Park. It's a full British Championship, so really looking forward to that. Meanwhile, drivers are coming out. They are starting their warm-up lap. Apparently, Oggy thought he was racing. He's put on his hazards to say sorry. I just lost it there. So not what you want to do is you warm up the tyres. So let's have a look who we got out on track. Let's have a quick word with Rhino, because he had a good run there. Rhino, just watched you in your race. That was a good run there. Further up where you are now. How are you looking? Because you started from the back of the grid and did awesome.
More fight it out and pick up people as they park it in the gravel, but I just tried, just stay out of the trouble. And not a big fan of this track. It's very slippery in places, and you think you got a grip, next thing you're off. So I just thought, no, just play it safe, get to the finish, and then maybe have a bit more of a go in this one. But pretty much same again, really. Just try and keep it on the island and see how we get on.
Yeah, good luck, mate. Have a good one. Sorry, my dog got excited when he heard you talking, so but have a good one, mate, anyway. And yeah, we wish him all the best. So Rhino making his way around. Let's have a quick word with Line Busters. My dog also wants to have a commentary chat with you as well, Line Bus. But how you feeling, mate? That was a good race. How do you think your race went in general? Because you're up there, you've got another opportunity to get some more points here, but Butler obviously slightly in front of you this time round.
Yeah, hey Craig. Yeah, race one, it was just about trying to keep the car on the track, take it calm the first half of the race, and then start to pick some positions out as we went along, which we did, help the championship. Now we got race two here. It's going to be a crazy one with the fast boys coming through from the back. A lot of mistakes can happen, so let's see.
Yeah, good luck, mate. Have a good one. So that's
thank you.
That's Line Bus there, second in the championship. That's going to be very close as we go into this final race of the evening. Race 20, as we everyone's sort of sorting themselves out there. Don't know where that car was going at the front. I don't know what's going on there. I'm just letting them do what they're doing because they're all able to have a conversation with each other and go, no, you're not supposed to be there, you're supposed to be there. Right, so on pole position is a young lad there called Oggy Penny. He's on the front there. Then we've got Dan Young next to him in the Mercedes. Southpaw is in third. There's Team Beard Dave in fourth. Glowing is in fifth. Rhino's in sixth. Audio Muted seventh. Nabath in eighth. Butler there in ninth. Watching there is Ekberg in 10th. Watch out for Ekberg. He was lightning quick on the last time. Where's he going to go this time? We'll find out shortly. Shifty there in 11th. Line Bass in 12th. Demon in 13th. Lacko just behind him in 14th. And Rio at the back of the grid. We're going to look to the front and we're going to wait for the lights. Lights come on. We wait. Lights out, and away we go. Good start from Og. He's had a great start. There is Dave. He's had a good start as well as they make their way to turn one for the first time. It looks like Oggy Penny might just hold on to this, but watch out for Southpaw coming down the inside. Watch out for... Oh, Shifty's gone off the track. He's going across and he's made contact with Oggy, and that's taken him out, and that was huge. Oh, goodness me. That was so unfortunate. Oh. That was so unfortunate. It was a big contact at the back there, and Southpaw was sideways. I don't know what happened. It looked like Lacko and Linebass got in the middle of a Shifty, and the car just went sideways, and unfortunately Oggy's off into the track, and that's given him huge damage. And I think Shifty feels absolutely terrible because he was leading this race. Right, so Southpaw leads the way. Dan in second, Team Beard in third, Glowing now in fourth, Audio Muted up to fifth. Oh, I feel so sorry for him, but he won't give up. He will not give up. He will keep on pushing, so let's see what he can do. Audio Muted there in fifth place, exactly where he wants to be. Butler's just in behind him as well. Linebass has got a lot of work to do as Ekberg goes very wide, takes the gravel, luckily to keep that car alive as he comes through. Demon Dave is going to do exactly what he did before, but watch out for Rhino making his way through, has contact with Demon, and side by side they go. Lacko having a look. That's a little bit of a lunge there from Lacko, should really get that place back, and we should see if he does as they come down the straight. I think he will. Yes, he will. Good man, well done for that, because that's a little bit late going through that corner. Lacko just gets in the space and they make their way up, but at the moment Southpaw has gunned it. He's absolutely away. Dan Young's there in second and he's doing a good job. He's defending off the likes of Glowing as he comes through. Team Beer Dave holding the position as well. He's a little bit aggressive, does Dan. We do say that to him. He's too nice. He's way too nice for this racing, and there is in fifth place. Still there though, still battling away. So there is Audio Muted. Team Beer Dave is really on it, but Audio Muted's really off it as he goes off the track there. Sausage curve there for Dan as he comes through. Butler there in sixth place, chasing them down. Go FSL Nabath. Yeah, brilliant last time out. Let's see what he can do here. Ekberg in seventh, goes sideways, and he manages to hold it as contact. I'll tell you what, well done to Demon Dave there. He went sideways and Demon Dave sort of settled him back round, didn't he, as he went into the left hander as they climbed the hill. Let's have a look at that again on board with Ekberg with the helicopter cam. Let's have a look. Ooh, yeah, just left it a little bit too late on the brakes there as he got onto the back of Butler and just caught the gravel on the outside of the track. The rear went round and he's off again. What's happened here? Oh, he's gone sideways yet again. Oh, goodness me, and nearly took out the man that's second in the championship, Line Bus. That was very, very close. So, Lacko again. No, I love that. Actually, great to see that as well. So, we got Nemiko Patrick, unfortunately, not racing today. He's watching these guys and seeing how they're doing. Glowing's now second place. Team Beard Dave is away. Go on, Dave. But he's got Audio Muted, and Audio Muted needs the points. He's having a look down the inside. Does the right thing there, Audio Muted. He was going to have a look down the inside. Didn't see the axle in front. Gives him back the position. Butler there in 5th. He's closing him down. But I'll tell you what, well done to Dan. He's pushing really hard, and he's there in 6th place, doing a cracking job and staying with these guys. A little bit of a glitch. Hopefully that's not causing the drivers too much problems, but he's still there in 6th place. Demon in 7th. There is Rhino in 8th. We've got Lacko there in 9th. Line Bus is in 10th place. Not the best of starts for a Line Bus, is it either? There is Rio in 11th. Oggy Penny's still there in 12th. And they've managed to get on the back of this group, which is great to see. So well done to Oggy and Shifty. And I'm wondering if Shifty's just pushing him along to try and get him up to speed with those guys, which would be a really nice thing to do. And it looks like it's working out very nicely. Ekberg there in 14th. Oh, and there's Nabaf at the back of the grid. So not too sure what happened to him. He hasn't got damage. So maybe a mistake or something. We will, I'm sure, have some camera footage later on for the admin team to look at. But it's Southpaw leading this one, 1.4 seconds in the Mercedes, the Scotsman. But he's using all the tracking a little bit more. There is Glowing in 2nd. And if you are going to quit, then you need to put the car into the pits and leave it there for the rest of the session. So Glowing Gold there in 2nd. There is Audio Muted in 3rd. So there is Butler as well, as we watch our leader. Let's go on board with Butler for a lap. Let's see what he can do. So Butler now trying to chase down Team Beard Dave. Just behind him is Demon. So Demon's really closed in, hasn't he? There he is, just behind him. Not what you want in your reverse grid race. And again, more defending. But Butler in 5th here. He'll be pleased with this. He'll be very pleased with this. He's got Audio Muted in front, who's a little bit behind in the championship. So he's only 2 spots in front. And he's got Line Bus 2 cars behind, so they are closing in. As you can see, Dave's trying to find a way through, and Butler will do his very best to stop that from happening, as you can see. So Southpaw still leads. Glowing Gold has really closed up as this. Now it was 0.8, it's now gone up to 0.9. He's the fastest man on the track at the moment with a 1:25.795. Audio Muted there in 3rd place in the Mercedes, 3rd in the championship. To bag a few more points. See if Ekberg can get back into this race. The same as FSR Nabaf, unfortunately, at the back of the grid as we watch. It looks like Dave was having a look. Demon Dave there, looking for a position. Oh, in the background, that's a Line Bus. Line Bus is off. Line Bus is off in the background. What happened there? Did he hit the sausage? He's just gone wide. Has he gone wide? Let's have a look. Or has he hit the sausage on the curbing on the left-hand side? Let's see. Oh, no, he's lost it before. Oh, goodness me. It put him into a tank slapper, and that's him into the wall. He's very lucky not to get damaged. Very, very lucky indeed, but that's going to cost him massively. So a lot of work to do. Still got at least half the race to go, but he has got lots of work to do, as everyone's really struggling to keep their cars on the track here. But Southpaw leads. He got a 3.2 second gap, so I'm not too sure what's happened here. But Glowing's now defending for his life as Audio Muted closes him back up. So let's go on board with Glowing. Let's have a look behind. There is Audio Muted. There's Butler. Butler's got, it looks like Demon Dave's been passed as well. So Demon's been passed by Team Beard. He's really enjoying himself around here at Leguna. Lacko's in the mix as well. So best and second just behind, as you can see from the previous race. Oh, a little bit of a oversteer there from Audio Muted. As you can see the Mercedes driver closing in as they go into the left-hander, missing the Suska. Great drive off the corner. Now can he find a way through? He's gone to the outside. He has got an axle by the side of him. It's side by side as they go into the corkscrew. Onto the brakes they go. Can he turn it in? Oh, he's just overshot the brakes, but Glowing's giving him great respect as they come into the corner. That was sensational. I don't think Audio Muted was ready for it. Give him so much room. So into the right-hander. To the second, the final corner now, but this battle behind is also getting a little bit intense. So Butler's doing some defensive work again. It seems to be like he's doing it all season, but I tell you what, he's still leading the series. So another opportunity here for Audio Muted on board with Glowing as we go into turn 1, effectively turn 2, should I say. There's a slight kink at the top of the brow. So Mercedes seems to be working very, very nicely here. Great to see the selection of cars. Don't forget we've got the Ford Focus for 2026 as we go into another season of WTCC. So if you would like to race in this series next season in 2026, please let us know. Comment into the chat, or if you'd like to message us at Ccsr Racing on in Facebook, should I say. We'll be happy to get you on board. A lot of testing for the Focus, slightly off pace at the moment, but we will get that tip top and ready for the next series. But as you can see, Southpaw leads, Glowing second, still going through the corkscrew there. Oh, launches over the corkscrew does Glowing, as you can see. Butler still has those 3 cars behind him of Demon, Lacko and Team Beard Dave. He's dropped to 7th place, unfortunately. So a bit of work there for him to do. Oh, Glowing goes very wide. Glowing goes very wide, but nowhere for Audio to go. So as he gets the cut back, he gets the power down. On board with Audio this time. Defensive work again from Glowing. They're nearly side by side. The power of the Mercedes is kicking in. And the final stint here into the braking zone. Can he hold it? Glowing defends and he shoots past. Cut back on for Audio and he can't know where to go. And as he tried the cut back, Glowing had the car in the right position. Brilliant racing between the two of them. And Butler's thinking, hold on a minute, you carry on. I'm just going to close back in. And Dave's saying in 5th place, yeah, you do that because I've still got a podium on my hands here. Now he's looking at Butler. Butler goes defensive. Demon goes to the outside on the brakes. Great defensive work from Butler, but Demon has to keep an eye on the man behind him because Lacko's going to take a little sniff down the inside here. Very brave. You don't want to do it there. It's going to be dangerous. He tucks in. Goodness me, these 3 flying at the moment. Oh, talk about flying. Lacko's gone wide because he was so close. And this is going to give Team Beard Dave surely the opportunity down the inside. Yes, it has. Oh, he cuts in front. Oh, contact as they go to the corner. And Team Beard Dave manages to hold it. Brilliant racing. Really is. Oh, that's got a lot of work to do, but he is pushing hard. He's throwing that car into the corkscrew. Shifty in 9th place. There is Rhino in 10th. Rio there in 11th. Dan Young there in 12th, Ekberg 13th, and Nabath there in 14th position. So back to the leader. Nice big gap for our leader there, 5.8 seconds. Let's see how the Audio Muted Glowing battle's going in. Audio Muted this time has the inside line, but it could be a cutback. Oh, it's happened again. It's happened the opposite way around this time. The double-edged sword. Audio Muted holds that position this time. Glowing looked for the cutback, but Audio was like, well, I'm going to do what you did to me. It takes 2 to tango. And great battle in between the two of them. So Audio now into 2nd, Glowing in 3rd, side by side for Butler and Demon. And Demon's got the outside line, Butler's got the inside line, and ran the outside from Demon. Not a lot he could have done there, Butler, but he's going to be on the case. And now he can push and hopefully get the toe as well, because that's exactly what he wants. He can sit behind him now. We know that Demon's fast, and he's going to close those guys up front. There's Team Beard Dave still holding 6th place with Lacko in 7th. So they make it through the corkscrew. for the 10th time. Line bus still 3.3 seconds behind. There's Shifty through the corkscrew. We've got Rhino holding that top 10 position at this moment in time. Rio's just behind there in the Toyota with Dan just behind him in 12th place. Ekberg making his way back after that big spin. Has a bit of aero damage, but Nabaf also is in the mix, so he could possibly get a few places, doing very quick times at the moment. He's still in the low 26s. And actually just as quick as the leader, so that time round for the leader did a 26 dead. Audio Muted in second, 26-1. Glowing on 26-8. Demon's done a 26 dead as well, so his personal best. There you go, Butler's done a 26.5, so he can get that pace. There's Lacko, fastest lap, 25.9 from him. Oh, Lacko going very, very wide there. Could have been a seed down there, could have had some potatoes ready for next year. So makes his way up. There is Team Beard Dave in 7th place. Line Bus sitting there in 8th. There is Shifty in 9th. Hear the sound of Rhino's Toyota in the background, roaring its way up to the climb again to the corkscrew. Nicely done. Rio enjoying himself as well. First time out with CC, second race here, and doing a very good job indeed. Down there in Mercedes. Ekberg and Nabaf are in the mix now. They've managed to close that gap up on those guys. So leaders away at the moment. So really the concentration we need to keep on here is Audio Muted, Glowing Demon, Butler and Lacko all in this fight. So Linebus there has the fastest lap. He's done a 25.7 that time round. Let's see how far away he is. Can we see him in shot? Can we see him in shot? There he is. So he is on the back of this group. There is only 3 laps to go though, so a little bit more work needed. Making a few mistakes there. Team Beard Dave has a purple sector coming through. Sorry, that's Lacko with a purple sector, shouldn't say. Apologies. Hope you're all enjoying the action that's going on here at the Leguna Seca. Southpaw, and there you go. Just goes to show if you can get out in front and you can stay away from all the incidents that are happening, anything can happen, and it is just being shown here today in race 2, race 20 should I say, round 10. 3 more rounds to go after this. Muted holding 2nd place. There's Glowing in 3rd, even 4th. Still holding that 5th place from Lacko. Is Linebus any closer to Team Beard Dave? Not really. A bit of a mistake there, as you see, did a 27.3 on that previous lap. So, obviously, pushing a little bit too hard. On board with Linebus. There, any position changes up front. It's very nicely gapped at the moment. You got Lacko putting Butler under pressure now. Linebus really needs to get a move on. Needs the points. See his rivals up front. Audio Muted's going to be pleased with this at the moment. Has got a couple of cars between him and Butler. He's not going to be able to catch Southpaw. He can keep Glowing and Demon behind, and if anything happens here, if Lacko can steal that position, that does bring him back into play. So into the final corner we go to start lap 14. Good exit there from the Subaru, good exit there from Lacko as well. They are allowed to change the top end of these cars, so obviously you can shorten it to get the last piece of the gearing out. Oh, as you see, very wide there. It's a little bit late on the brakes. and does the right thing. Just puts him a little bit under pressure. Different lines though for the two drivers, it looks like. So here we go. Oh, might be a position change up front as well as we look to Demon. Let's have a look at Glowing, because Glowing's on the back of Audio Muted, so a little bit of pressure now for the man in second place. Mistakes kicking in here. He's now managed to get away from Demon into the braking zone. Ooh, didn't want to do that. Very, very close to losing the car there. It was Glowing. Took a little bit of that inside curb. Here we go. Froze the car in. Loved that. Absolutely love it. There's Butler trying to get all those cars in that same shot. Sorry, everyone. There we go. There's Linebus. So Linebus has managed to get on the back of Team Beard Dave. Let's go on board with Team Beard Dave now. He's got Linebus all over the back of him. Shifty's there as well. Shifty's done very well to get back into this. So into the braking zone they go. Team Beard Dave holding off. Good exit there from Linebus, and he's going to try and find a way through, but it is Master Power versus Master Power. It's going to be very tough here as they make their way down to turn one. We're on the final lap here. Linebus is trying to find a way through. He's got an axle now. He might be able to get down the inside. Team Beard Dave gives him the room. Good. They're both trying to turn in. They can't. Good racing between the two of them. Brilliant stuff. Love that. So Southpaw now 6.8 seconds in the lead. Audio Muted holding second as it stands. Glowing there in third. Here's your top three. Demon there in fourth. He's still got an opportunity here. He is closing. There is Butler still holding off Lacko. And then there's a 3-second gap between Linebus and Team Beard Dave, who are chasing them down in front. As you can see, Lacko had a look at Butler again as he makes his way back up to the corkscrew. But Southpaw looks very, very comfortable as he makes his way into the corkscrew. Down the dip we go. Nicely done. Very nicely executed. As we see Glowing, Glowing nearly takes out the back, but here's a podium position for Demon, and Demon goes around the outside with a mistake from Glowing. That car's got some weapon brakes, and unfortunately didn't quite work out for him as he tries again to go down the inside. Didn't quite work. Butler still Butler does the right thing, stops Lacko from coming through, but we're going to take a look at Southpaw. He takes race number 20. Brilliant stuff from Southpaw. Did the right thing, got in front and led all the way, and a substantial gap of 6.8. Audio Muted will take second. Demon's got third from Glowing. Great racing between the four of them there. There's Butler as well in fifth. It's Lacko in sixth. It's going to be Linebus who takes seventh, and Team Beard Dave again, a lovely job from in 8th place. There's Shifty in 9th. We should see Rhino next with, look at that, Rio Taka nearly managed to claw in there. So Rhino in 10th, Rio in 11th, and then we'll have Ekberg. Oh no, it's Namath. Sorry, Namath managed to take 12th place from the back. There's Ekberg after his spin as well, and Dan Young will come through in 14th place. But there's your winner. It's Southpaw in the Mercedes. A super job it was. So let's have a look at those race results, because we had some epic racing today. Right, there we go. Southpaw takes the win. Audio Muted in second, Demon in third, Glow in fourth with Butler in fifth, Lacko sixth with Linebus in seventh, and Team Beard Dave in 8th. Shifty takes 9th, Rhino in 10th, Rio in 11th, Nabath there in 12th, Ekberg in 13th, excuse me, Dan Young in 14th, and Oggy Penny in 15th. Didn't finish, but he will get 3 points as he started the race. Well done, says Nevin. Awesome job from Shifty, obviously, after that big incident, managed to finish in the top 10 there. Let's see if we can get some interviews in before we go off air. So let's see if we can have a quick word with... Let's have a word with our top 3, I think, because that was pretty good, wasn't it? Let's have a word with Demon, if we can. Hopefully he hasn't left yet. There he is. So let's have a word with him. Right, mate, you can't swear. So, but how are you feeling? Because that was...
but I thought about...
Yeah, very sweaty,
the watershed or not?
No, not yet.
Yeah, that was...
brilliant.
That was two heavy races there. Lots of concentration. Really good racing with everyone. Love both of those, but you really... I think my heart rate must have been around 130 for the whole race. So I'm just calming down. But congratulations to Marty. That was he flew away in that one, didn't he? Gone. Yeah, he did. But had a good tussle with Butler. That was good. All fairly clean this week, which is good to see. And glad to get second and third. That's some pretty good Pretty good stuff there. I'm sure Nev's really pleased with my performance tonight. So if you can hear me, Nev, this one's for you.
Yeah, he's actually watching as well, so that's awesome. So he'll be chuffed with that. But yeah, he watched this one. He missed the first one, I think. So, but nice one, mate. Congratulations, and well done for your second place in the first race as well, because that could have been yours in the bag as well.
I'd lost my brakes up the hill. I braked at the same spot, and then it just sort of. There's no brake feel, and then luckily enough, I didn't knock Lacko off the circuit. He got a little nudge, but. We had a good tussle in the first race. It was really good. Enjoyed it.
Well done, mate. Great stuff. We're just going to bring in Glowing Gold as well after that, because Glowing, that was a great race from you as well, mate. That was just a shame at the end there. It just looked like that audio planted the brake where you wanted to plant it, but you had more braking point. You could go a little bit further on your braking. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for you, and then Ravy Davey managed to steal that third place off you. But mate, how do you think considering you've missed 2 rounds and you've come back, you've done pretty well today?
Second race was a bit better, apart from having damage on the front for a good half the race. Don't know if there was a few technical issues or not at any point, but it seemed like wherever I was braking at my normal point, occasionally the car would just want to speed up, and I know some other drivers were having similar issues at the same point. But I don't know if that's just racers making excuses. But
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Yeah. But nah, it was good fun.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Difficult track.
It is a tough track, and you did well. Well done, mate. Good luck for the next round.
Cheers. Thank you.
It did brilliantly there. Well done to Glowing Gold. Let's see if we can we'll get Audio muted in as well. We'll get him in now, because Audio, that was some good racing, good hard defending as well, which you had to do because Glowing was giving you a hard time. Obviously Southpaw disappeared, but got a few good points here today.
Yeah, I was pleased with the second race. Just seemed to be going backwards all the time in the first. Great battling with Glowing. 15 all on the first or second corner. He stopped me and then I stopped him. So it was good battling, and probably the quickest 2 races that we've had. It's good fun.
Yeah, nice one, mate. Well done. Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you.
So, Audio muted there. Sitting third in the championship. I wonder if that's clawed him back a little bit, actually, because as you see, lost a few points there as well. Linebass also lost a few. Butler gained a few on Linebass. It's going to be interesting. I'm really looking forward to what Dan comes up with when we finish this. Let's have a quick word with Southpaw, because if Marty's there, mate, brilliant race. I'm not too sure what happened to you in the first race, but it definitely made up for that in the second race. Can you tell us what happened in your first race? Because I totally missed what happened, mate.
Well, I've not had much practice with this track, so I think I had the wrong setup. When I went to go and change it, there's been something's went wrong in the computer because everything's just went blank. But fortunately, I managed to get that sorted for the second race, which made all the difference, as you can see.
Oh yeah, massively, mate. I mean, you've had this conversation where it's like, I don't know how I did it, but I did it. But this time it was more like you've done it, and you deserved it. It was like, the consistency on the laps was good. Obviously, a couple of mistakes on some of those laps. Obviously, I don't know if that was pressure, but mate, fantastic race. Well done. Congratulations. Great to see you on the top spot.
Yeah, thanks very much.
There we go. So that's Marty there who won that one. Let's see if we got Lacko in there. Not too sure if Lacko's in. No, he's not, unfortunately. Let's have a word with Nabath, because we don't usually get to talk to FSR Nabath. Unfortunately, you didn't have the best second race, but your first race was brilliant.
Yes, thank you. Hi all. Yes, I'm very, very pleased very happy for my first race. Big fun for the battle with Audio. I think Audio and Butler is very, very intense. But second race, unfortunately, no chance. I have a hit with Augie, I think, and I was behind after, and it's over. I'm trying to come back. Ekberg. I passed Ekberg, and I don't remember the other pilot, but I finished 12. It's the better that can I take on the race too, unfortunately. But very, very pleased. I like this track and big fun in the first race.
Yeah, exactly. Well done, mate. No, it was great. You had the pace, so it was great to see you up there. And I noticed that, was it Milan MX46 says, hello, go FSL neighbour. So you had some fans watching you today, so well done, mate. Congratulations.
Yes, the French community was alert to come in the live.
Yeah, brilliant. Well done, mate. Fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well done to Nabuff there. Let's we'll quickly have a chat with we got Line Bus there as well. Line Bus, that was a difficult race for you, wasn't it? 'Cause you were closing, and then you made that one mistake where it was just like trying to straighten up the corner was the way to go, but straightening it up by going on the gravel was not the way to go. But you managed to get back a couple of places there. Team Bid, they've made it very difficult for you, but you've got that 7th place. That's going to be very crucial, isn't it, in the championship?
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah, when I went into that corner, I just caught my outside right tire on the dirt, just on the braking point as well. So no grip, straight off at that corner. Lost a big gap, lost a bunch of positions. Managed to gain some back, but yeah, it's going to be a fight and a half for this championship. Butler is a 6-time champion for a reason, so let's see what happens.
I know, it must be ringing in your head, isn't it? That he's up there battling away. But we have got Butler as well. Let's bring Butler into the chat. Butler, difficult race for you as well. Obviously, just seen your rivals. Well, one of them a little bit further up the order, one of them below you. This battle between you three at the moment is getting very, very intense indeed, isn't it?
It is. The points gap after this week, I think, is going to be very close. It wasn't nice to see them escaping up the road, but at this track, there was just nothing I could do about it. I had a real lack of grip and braking performance in the car. I'm not a fan of Leguna at the best of times, but it seemed extremely slippy tonight compared to others, so I just had to get the elbows out a little bit and do as best as I could, really, and get as many points as possible.
Exactly, and a top 5 finish can't be grumbling from that, because that's obviously that. Like I said, you know, the higher up that ladder is, those points are going to be vital at the end of it, aren't they? So, but mate, obviously top 5 finish, possibly leading the championship going into the next round. I think you are, looking at how it went today. But mate, congratulations. It was a good defensive bit of work there as well. It was hard and fair. That was the main thing. But well done, Butler.
Thank you very much.
And well done to Line Bus as well. Congratulations, mate. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks.
So there's Line Bus and Butler, and we obviously had a chat with Audio Muted. Let's get Rio in the chat. Let's have a quick chat with him. Rio, obviously this is your first time here at CC Sim. Have you enjoyed yourself tonight?
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, it was fun. First race, kind of just feeling out process, seeing how everyone's doing, sitting behind everybody. Second race, a little better. Watching everybody kind of crash into each other. It's kind of funny, but but yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was dramatic. I've never seen anything like that. That car, it wasn't going to stop. That was the worrying thing. It was just like, oh, close your eyes.
He hit the gravel and then skirted off to the left, and I just about took out everybody in the lead, and so that was a little scary.
Yeah.
Kind of looking like maybe I could make some positions there, but didn't work out that way.
Yeah, well done, mate. You did a super job, and great to have you with us at CC Sim Racing. Well done.
Yeah, appreciate it.
No worries. So that's Rio. Great to see him here at CC Sim. New driver as well. Let's quickly get Ryan in the chat as well. Ryan, obviously, didn't have the best of times last week. Didn't do too bad this week in your first race. Went a little bit. Well, where did you finish in the end in this race? You finished in. Well, it's a top 10 finish. It's another top 10 finish, so it's pretty half decent race, wasn't it? Really.
A lot better than last week. A lot better. It's not too bad. I don't mind. I mean, I seem to sit around 9th and 10th, and I just, you know, I'm happy with that. It's fine by me. Just get through it and get the points on the board. But yeah, I enjoyed tonight. It was different. I found some issues with the braking, like everyone else. Really, it's going into the corkscrew. You're on the brakes, and all of a sudden it seems to speed up. And I thought, wow, there was a couple of times where we've had to use a bit of gravel to slow it down, because it Don't know if it's a glitch within the game or not, but
Interesting.
But yeah, it was good fun. Me and D Young had a bit of a rub in, which I didn't know about to the end, and he messaged me saying sorry. I tagged you. I said, I don't remember that. So I'll blame him for my problems this evening.
No, brilliant, mate. No, that's awesome. No, it's good that you've sort of got yourself back in the right frame of mind, and you're racing well. So well done. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Well done. Congratulations.
Lovely job. Thank you, Ben. Thank you.
All right, there we go. Did he call me babe then? I'm sure he did. It's all right. I'll take that. Anyway, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was an absolute belter of a race. Unfortunately, it was just a shame that incident happened and it just took Oscar out. And yeah, he's really upset, bless him. But it's one of those things. It does happen, and that's motorsport. Unfortunately, you know, you just get involved in these things. And you just got to just take it on the chin and then make up for it in the next race. And I'm sure Shifty feels a bit like, damn, I don't know how that happened, but that's, you know, really unfortunate. Let's take a look at the calendar. And as you can see, we will be at round 11 America again, and this time it'll be Watkins Glen, and really looking forward to that. Thank you very much to Lacko. Thank you very much, mate. The cracking job again this week. But yeah, we're at Watkins Glen in next Thursday, so join us then. But don't forget, this is what's happening on Sunday, and if you would like to come and give us some support, then check us out. This is this Sunday, and it's at T6 Motorsport on YouTube. Yeah, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be the Pro Touring Esports Championship, and that is on Sunday. Joining me is Jack Oliphant for that one, and yeah, if you want to check it out, yeah, like I said, 7:30 on their YouTube channel at T6 Motorsport. Right, that's it from us. As you can see, just checking out the championship table, and that's what it would look like at the start of this race. We're going to find out how it ends in a couple of days' time. We should have the tables back out, so I'll send out all those details to you. Well, that's it from us here at Ccsr Racing. Join us next week for Watkins Glen. So for myself, Craig Cook, this is Ccsr Racing. Have a fantastic night. Good night.
Sim Racing, start a session, engines roar, feel the tension, world touring car, we on a mission, Craig on the mic, with precision, speed on the track, no limitation, lap by lap, pure domination, Gran Turismo simulation king, hit the crowd when the sirens sing, shift the gear.